Hey guys, so I'm on vacation right now with family, and we're staying in a RV park. When you're in an RV park, one thing that you need is some type of transportation. And so this is something that my in-laws have. This is not mine, and so we're going to be using this. It's going to allow me to get to some fishing holes that I need to get to. So I've already had some issues because I haven't rode a bicycle and I don't know when, but it's real easy. You can see here's the screen and everything, but turn on. All you do is you need to lift this up. I wish they had a little pull tab because I've got short fingernails and it makes it very difficult. They've got a good waterproof seal here, but they need to have something where you can have a little pull tab to pull that up. I wish they would do that. And then you just hit that for 5 seconds and it turns on. I'll show you that in just a second. Alright, so I turned it off, turned that on, press this button, there it is, that's it. Then you can start pedaling. Once you do that, there's a button here that you press and it takes you from there. You have to pedal for a little bit before it goes. We'll go into that in just a little bit. And hit the up arrow. That takes it from Eco. Eco is kind of low grade pedaling. Tour is faster. Got Sport. I won't be trying that. Sport Plus. Turbo. Yeah. I definitely won't be doing Turbo anytime soon. But those are the levels that they got. You'll see me next time. See me, we'll be on the bike. So right now I'm just pedaling, but when you got in Tour, it makes it real easy to pedal with this thing. If I hit the button right there, it self-assists, so I can self-assist if I need to. I'm just following along right here. I'll take this and go this way and see what's here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Got some neat flowers. I hadn't seen those flowers before. That's kind of neat. And this is the boat launch. It's 193 acres. It is a natural freshwater lake. Interesting. So this is what they call Middle Lake. Let's check this out. Folks, we're gonna make like a baby and head out. I tell you what, I am loving this bike. They're not sponsored, or not sponsoring me. They didn't give me this bike. It's a loaner. But anybody who wants to sponsor me for their e-bike, I'd be interested in talking with you, because these things are fun, and I could definitely use one to do some, you know, around the house fishing, or if we go camping, bring something with me. That'd be cool. I've got to slow down because speed limit's 5 miles per hour here, and I am going over speed limit on this bicycle. That is so freaking cool. Wife and I are on this trail on these electric bikes, and there is a doe right there. It's hard to get the camera to zoom in. You can see she's been looking at us. There she is. Alright, this thing does not break down for easy portability. It's extremely heavy, and the bike handlebars, they don't fold up or anything of that nature, making it easy to fold up and store. So it's not one that you can just put in your car and take with you wherever you want to go. Even in a pickup truck, it's being a little bit difficult for my wife and I right now trying to transport it. I was wrong when we were loading up the thing. You can pull that lever right there. The whole thing falls down, so that's good. Still heavy, but this is a powerful bicycle, so very sturdy. This right here is a chair that comes with. Very uncomfortable. Not comfortable at all. Alrighty, so we got some night driving we're going to be doing. GoPro does not pick up night very well. So what we're going to be doing is turn on the lights. In case you've never done it with a Lectric brand bike, you do have lights automatically on here. All you do is hit the power or the plus button, and there you go. Okay, so now that we've actually field tested, let's look at some of the specs on these. Okay, so with the XP4, you have the option of either doing the step over, what is traditionally been known in America as the male bike, or the step-through. So it's just a matter of, do you want a crossbar getting in your way or not? I've always hated a crossbar, so I personally like a step-through versus step-over. But that's the only main difference. It comes in some different colors, so you got to figure out what you want. I don't like how they do their colors, but we can get into that a little bit later. If you want the step-over, it comes in Tempest Gray, which is basically a black color, and pine green. For me, I would want the pine green, but it's only available for step over, not step through. And I like the step through. Then for the step through, you have 3 choices of colors. You have Tempest Gray, again, so that black color. You have Stratus White, which is traditional and what's better known, and then also the better known Raindrop Blue. So that's something to think about, is if you're interested in it, the bike based off of color, that's going to impact which one you can go with. For me, because I like to hunt and fish and would probably be using it for hunting purposes, the only color I have available for both would be Tempest Gray. I would prefer the pine green, but I don't like step over, so I'd have to choose Tempest Gray for the step through. The other thing that you need to know is that there's 2 different models. It's actually enhancement. So you have the XP4 and then you have the XP4 750. So let's look at what you get with the XP4. So with the XP4, you get a 500 watt motor, 50 mile range, a 10.4 amp hour battery, a top speed of 28 miles per hour, max payload capacity of 330 pounds, a 1092 watt peak motor power. It's foldable. It has tool-free assembly, and you get the level up rack attachment as a free add-on to this e-bike. Now with the XP4, there's a few add-ons that you can do that I should also mention, you have the cargo package. It's a steel encased front and rear basket system that allows you to bring items along with you. So you actually have baskets on the front and the back. That right there, they're running a sale. It's normally $178, but on their website, as I'm editing this video, it's $149. Then they have the comfort package. So remember me talking about the bad seat? With this, you can ride more comfortably. They're saying it's supposed to be a plush, comfortable seat and a suspension seat post. It's $99 on sale right now. Normally it's $129. And then you can also get the fast charger. This is a 5 amp hour charger. It's 150% faster than regular charging, allowing you to power up your XP4 battery in approximately 2 hours or less. Now let's talk about the XP4 750 and what you can get with that. So with the XP4 750, again, you got the same color patterns as the XP4. You got the step over versus step through with the same colors. So step over, Tempest Gray or Pine Green only. Step through, you get Tempest Gray, Stratus White, or Raindrop Blue only. You get a 85 mile max range. So instead of the 50 with the regular XP4, the XP4 750 gives you an 85 mile max range. With your motor, instead of a 500 watt motor, you get a 750 watt motor. The same thing with the battery. Instead of the 10.4 amp hour battery, you get a 17.5 amp hour battery. Top speed is still going to be the same at 28 miles per hour. Still have the same payload capacity of 330 pounds. With your peak motor, instead of the 1092 watts, your peak motor is going to be 1310 watts. It is still foldable. You still have a tool-free assembly. You still get the level up rack. Now with that, also coming in this package is a foam mount valued at $39. And so that will fit on the frame. You get a suspension seat post. It's a 40 millimeter adjustable coil spring suspension integrated into the seat to give you shock absorption. Now, they don't talk about the comfort seat, that option that you get with the regular XP4, that they, where you can get an add-on of both a comfortable seat and suspension post. And this, it just comes with the suspension post. I don't know if you can get a better seat or not, but it doesn't seem like it comes with this package. Then they also offer their Elite headlight. So this is an upgrade to their headlight that normally comes onto the XP4. And with that, it gives you 850 lux of illumination. It is a $99 value that you get for free in this package. Another thing that you can get that's at a $49 value, but in this package it's free, is their bike lock. It's a accordion style folding lock that's mountable to the frame. Then you also get your water resistant saddlebags that attach to the rear and doubles your carrying capacity. This is a $49 value that you get for free when you upgrade to the 750 model. Again, you can get the cargo package, but that is going to be an add-on. And that cargo package, again, is some front and rear baskets that allow you to bring items, have more carrying capacity. Something that I would find to be beneficial for hunting and fishing. That's normally $178, but again, they're doing a sale as I'm editing this video, and so it's $149 on their website. And then they also have the fast charger. Now, because you're dealing with a bigger battery, remember that we was talking about in the XP4 regular, that's 2 hours. With the XP4 750, this $149 fast charger, still being 5 amp hours, being 150% faster than what you get when you normally are charging your bike. What's going to happen is you're going to get about a 3.5 hour charge time. So that's how long it's going to take to charge out this bike with the fast charger versus traditional charging. So if you're out and about and you need to charge up fast, $149 for this charger is an option for you to look at. So what are my final thoughts on this e-bike? Let me preface everything by saying that I've always discredited, discounted these e-bikes, all of them. It has never been anything that I thought that I would personally like. The marketing of e-bikes has always been wonky and almost childish to me in a way. And they never seem to appeal to somebody like me. And even the terminology, the names, for instance, most of them don't use conventional naming of products like with make and model like you would with a car. So they go for like the dirt bike, motorcycle, off-road type thing. Oh, this is the, whatever, XP, I don't like that. I want to have something that I kind of understand what I'm getting when I buy it. For instance, think of Prius. Even though you may not know who actually makes a Prius, rightly or wrongly in your head, you already have in mind the type of person that would buy a Prius and what they would use it for and what they would not use it for. Same thing if you said Ram, Silverado, Ranger. Those names, they invoke something. They let you know, okay, I got an idea of who would use this and what I would use them for. Now, with an XP4, what do you use that for? There's none of that because the marketing that they use is not that great. But this is industry-wide, not just Lectric. That's all of them. So for me, just prefacing everything, I just never took them seriously because the marketing has always sucked at reaching the common American. And I think that is something that's an industry flaw. That is not a company flaw because they're all doing it. With that said, this is a fantastic bike. I mean, I am loving e-bikes. I thought I would never love an e-bike. For me, it is genuinely fun. I loved it. I like the fact that I can cover a lot of ground. Not only am I getting older, but I've also had some serious injuries that impede my mobility a lot. You never see these on my videos. I cut a lot of this out with editing, but I hurt a lot. And moving around is very difficult. I'm not that agile. I'm not able to do a lot of things because my injuries and also my age have impacted me greatly. This e-bike affords me a sense of liberty that I can go to some place that I normally would not be able to do anything with. I would have been miserable at the RV park had it not been for the e-bikes. I couldn't use a regular bicycle and get around like I was with the e-bike. You can't drive around with your vehicle because that's not set up for that. I had no way of doing anything, and that gave me other options. And I think that's what I really liked. The pedal assist, if I wanted to ride or to pedal the bike and do like that, I could, but if I didn't want to, I could press that button and be off in a flash. And I could also adjust the speed to some degree. And that allowed me to cover a great amount of ground. And I really like that. I think that that's probably the best selling feature for me is that within just a matter of minutes, you can load up and be on your way with light gear, relatively speaking, and have fun. With that said, this is an extremely heavy bike. Yes, it is foldable. Doesn't mean that's easy to put up and stow away and to put in your car and all that. That was very difficult. I have shoulder injury. I've got some other issues. Me trying to lift it up into a truck and it was a chore for me and my wife both to maneuver this thing. Yes, the handles the handles actually go down. There was a lever while I was trying to put it in truck, but even with it being folded up, it took up a lot of space. It is not as easy as they want to make it out to be. So don't think, oh, I just pick it up like a regular bicycle, fold it up, put it in my car, and I can be off. You're not going to get that level of ease. I'm just being totally transparent here. You're not going to get that. But if you load it up on a trailer or something other and you're going someplace, if you need to fold it up, it will take up less room. So you do have that ability. It does allow you to get out and do things. The power of it is pretty amazing. Once you get to rolling, it takes just a little bit of pedaling, then you can hit the pedal assist. It takes off. I wish there was a way that you had a governor that you could actually set it up to where it would rev up to a certain level rather than it just going all out fast at to a given level. They kind of do it a little bit with the Eco and the Tour and the Sport and the Sport Plus and the Turbo, but I'm talking about having an additional setting. It'd be nice to have some apps that you could connect with it that would allow you to log where you actually went and how fast you was going. Now, yes, you can do that with your phone using Google products, Google Maps, things of that nature. You can do that with your phone, but it'd be neat if you had an app that kind of had all that in there. So it's saying, okay, you were going this fast, you were using X amount of battery, you traveled X amount of miles. But, if you wanted to know that stuff, you could also do it with your phone. So, I mean, there are options. I just wish it was in an integrated app. But still, it comes with a lot of stuff. The pull tab, where it has that waterproof on-off switch, yeah, I would like to have some type of pull tab, because it was hard with my fingernails trying to get that rubber out to where I could press that little button, but not anything that's a deal breaker. The headlights are okay. The upgrade to 850 lux, that would be nice. The footage for nighttime driving, it was just not bright enough. It was garbage. So, if you had 850 lux, I might have been able to get some better footage. Again, GoPro does not like night, so it'd been pretty difficult either way, but I would have definitely been able to see better. And if you're traveling at higher speeds than a normal bicycle, I think you need to have a better light. So for me personally, if you're going to be doing any nighttime driving, yeah, that's good. The stealth and quietness of it really does lend itself to hunting and fishing. I wish that they had more products that you could buy that would allow you to adapt this a little bit better. But it's kind of like kayaks. Kayaks, you have to do a lot of adaptation. The kayak companies, even though they sell fishing kayaks, they don't really market to fishermen, and they don't make it where it's really easy to adapt your kayak to that application. Same thing here. They're really set up more like, I don't know, dirt bike companies or bicycle companies. They're not set up for other alternative uses. And so you're going to have to make adaptations as you need. At the RV park, I could have sold, 6, 7, 8 e-bikes. People, they loved the one that I was using. They loved that XP4. I think if I was going to buy one, the XP4 750, it seems to me to be a greater deal. I would go for it. I wish that they would have the Step-Thru in the green. I think that would be a good addition. I would like to have maybe some sort of additional accessories for carrying, maybe a cart or something other that they sold, because if I'm going to use it for deer hunting, it'd be nice to have a cart. But again, you can always buy these things. There's always alternative dealers that you can buy this stuff from. But all in all, with that said, I did like it. In fact, I really love this e-bike. I'm not sponsored. I don't have an e-bike. I've had several companies reach out to me, and we've talked about it, but they never went past talking. But I do hope to get one soon. I am starting a series called Fish Around and Find Out, and I think this would be a perfect series to have an e-bike or some other mode of transportation, to where you can just easily go to an area a couple miles away without having to load up a truck, load up a boat, load up this, load up that, and just either haul a kayak on wheels, or just go to a creek or whatever with some rods and everything, with a like a kayak crate or something other on the back, and just have fun. Just a few hours fun, and then come back with nothing. That no big unloading. It just, you store it where you normally store your e-bike. Everything is just right there, easy to load and unload. I think that's what these e-bikes do best, is that they give you more freedom. And I think I didn't appreciate that. And just try and be honest and transparent. The older you get, the more set in your ways you get. But after trying this, it was a blast. And I really do want to pursue more of these videos of using the e-bike and pushing the limits of what you can do with them, where you can take them, and how you can use them, because I think that there is a wide expanse that's not being touched yet of what these things can be done in the outdoor sports realm of hunting, fishing, things of that nature. With that said, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff really does help out, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.